All right, CryptoKnight 60. I don't know if you've used Zoom before, but I'm asking you to unmute. Welcome to F.A.C.E.
Thank you so much,
You're,
Dale. It's a pleasure to be here back again.
oh, what a so we've done this before. What a memory. Okay, that I don't have. So welcome back to F.A.C.E.
Exactly. Thank you so
Uh,
much. The last time I came here, Bitcoin was at 10,300, and I was, you were asking what do you think, and I was like, okay, it could go down till 10,100, but it's gonna, trap the market. I mean, the retailers, and
Are you going to share your screen, by the way?
yeah,
yeah,
that's
sure,
a green
sure.
box.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me know if you can,
Got it.
see my screen.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Yeah,
So
Dale, good to have, I'm
good.
happy and glad to be here back. So, like I said, the last time I was here back on September 4th, somewhere around, first week of September.
Last year.
So, yeah, this year. So, uh, yeah, Bitcoin is like about 9,000 bucks, higher,
Yeah.
almost doing like a 90% move, while
Yeah.
the other market is tanking. So that's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, I was very impressed with when we were in a risk off move that it was steady as a rock, and that was with stocks selling off, everything selling off. I think it was in September, and crypto was holding well. So not that far away. What did we do? Just missed new all-time highs last week on a we didn't trade. Did we trade above the old high, make new all-time highs, or
It just
we
missed by
short
like
of it?
yeah, 100 bucks or so.
Yeah,
But that was like a pure technical point where it had to retrace and trap the existing market, looking for an all-time high.
yeah.
It's kind of like a fourth wave, and
Okay.
it was, I mean, it was more of, let's say, let me let me show you. So yeah,
And what was
let's
that 2-day reaction? Because some type of a regulatory thing on an exchange. What drove it? That little pullback.
see all these news. They just follow the TA.
Yeah.
They're always there. Yeah, Mnuchin coming in, talking about regulations and their own digital currency and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's all expected. I mean, I really don't look at the news because it's all priced in. So basically, I could, show you something like this, use like a simple pip extension.
Yeah.
So this, or probably, yeah, this. So if I just remove this, so surprise, I mean, hitting the golden zone, or let's say 1.618 to the exact, and then
Okay.
coming down, and now trying again, making a higher low. So it's, I mean, now probably is the time when people would be coming in crypto, and that's now it's a time I get out, coming week or next week. So yeah, something of this sort. I believe it will probably go ahead and hit 23, 25. We will see. We'll see. Something of this sort is in play. This is like, first, second, third, and the fourth, and this is the fifth wave, and, we're going to Elliott waves, or in fact, the subwave as well. It's something of this sort that's playing out.
So say for example, I'm seeing you today, and I go to the Burb nest, which is where you do your thing every day, and your team members, and I ask you, uh, CryptoKnight, should I get long Bitcoin here, or would I be better off buying maybe one of the other majors like Litecoin or Ethereum that didn't get as pumped? What would you be advising to fresh money right now? Sit on their hands?
Yeah, I would, advising the new money that just wait for a few days, because it might rally. I mean, yeah, crypto is quite volatile, so you could get in once this median line, let's say 19.7 to 19.9 is kind of, broken, it will then, head towards for another like 20 odd percent quick move. This might happen in few days. Just could, pump up today, tomorrow on, and then on the second it retraces, and on third, fourth, fifth is the last leg up, and that is it for Bitcoin for some time. And then the thing is, it will kind of move down. So if there is new money, I mean, it would not be, wise to get into any of the cryptos for like a midterm trade. It's going to be like intraday trades, like
Okay.
scalps or intraday trades, because there's going to be too much money coming in. And yeah, so what in my opinion will happen is, so if this plays out,
Okay.
I shared this for a while now. So if this plays out, so what happens is then we'll probably have the correction coming in. So this, the A wave probably will uh, happen till the end of this month or next month, December.
Hmm.
So when the B wave starts, this is where, BTC gets volatile again. But more importantly, the altcoins get the real love. So they
I
kind of
see.
skyrocket during the B wave, and that's going to be in January. Could be in February as well, depending when this A wave finishes.
Okay,
But
so the
this
next
is
wave is say we get from A to B, is when people move into the more speculative altcoin area that outperforms Bitcoin, and Bitcoin doesn't make a new high, but the outperformance comes from. Can you give us a few examples of altcoins that you might be considering after we get? Well, first we need to get the high, and then an A pullback. What should we have on our shopping list after
so.
A?
Yeah. Great. Yeah, yeah. I totally get your point. So what the retailers or your spectators would be looking
A
at.
lot of people, in fact, I'm getting a question. We may as well go there, and I've seen a lot of tweets on XRP.
XRP.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's the name of that again? Ripple?
yeah. It's Ripple Network. I mean, Ripple is the
You know, the
company
only
that
Ripple
gives.
I knew from my younger days was a wine that the
Right.
bums on Skid Row drink. Okay, it was
Exactly.
I think
Exactly.
20% alcohol, but I'll admit I imbibed. So, what do you think of Ripple here, buddy? Will it
Yeah. If you
ripple
want, I can.
or will it ripple or will it rip your account?
Okay, so what happens is during the fifth last move wave up,
Yeah,
it's a kind of a drag rather than the impulsive move up. It's more of a drag that's left, So this is two, this is three. It's going to be a little bit of a drag. So what
that's a
happens is,
pretty big five compared to the one, isn't it?
yeah, exactly, because
Uh,
it's kind of extended. It's kind
okay,
of extended, so that is why it is like that.
yeah,
There were reasons in the market for this as well. We'll probably cover that later. So, but what happens is during this fifth wave, all coins also get the love,
all right,
because money is going to, the profits are going to be taken. So either they get into dollar or they move into some alternate coins. So that is where it happens. They will get the love. So that is why the alts will run. Ethereum is one of the, or let's say the top coin after Bitcoin, and
okay,
it's moved. I shared Ethereum to hit like 700 or even 920 back in July. I was like, okay, before 2020 December 17th, it should hit 700 or 920. It was at, I don't know, 310, $320 at that point.
hmm,
It's currently right now at 602, so we're not that far off. But the coins that will get more attention moving forward, along with Ethereum, are going to be something like YFI. So let me show you. So if this is the coin, so this is YFI. Uh, Let me get rid of the some indicators. Or so this coin actually this year itself, it started from somewhere around $35 or so. Okay, and it went as high as 43,766. So
From
less than 100.
$35 to 43,000.
Yeah, so you could say less than $100 to 43K. Okay. So that is the kind of this is one of the best coins that, for this year, and it's still not done. It's still not done. I believe it's already on the move right now. So if you see, I had the chart earlier.
What's
So
the fundamental story behind it that got it to go up, thousands of percent?
the circulating supply is pretty less. It's the max supply is somewhere around 30K, if I'm not wrong. So it's like 30,000 coins in existence. It's a DeFi coin. If you are aware, like, it's decentralized finance. That's the latest thing in crypto this summer. Okay, it started in summer. Then it had like a pretty good season till August, September, and then they kind of tanked a lot. It's decentralized finance, so you kind of wrap your heads to get a bunch of other coins, and it's farming. It has different stuff, but it's like decentralized finance, and this is one of the uh, not the first ones, but it is one of the most talked about, and it had like a good dev and stuff like that. So yeah, it got listed on decent exchanges when it was at uh, 2K, 3K. Okay, that's when it got listed, and then after that it went from 2K till 43K. So at one point, we were like, okay, when will this one Wi-Fi is would be equivalent to one Bitcoin?
I
And
see.
it ended up to be more than Bitcoin, because in terms of price, and that's what I'm saying, just this price. So it went for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, or something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and fifth wave, and then it corrected. It's still in correction, but something like this. But
And
right
what's the name
now,
of that again?
YFI, it's Yearn Finance.
Your own finance?
Yearn Finance, YEARN, Earn Finance dot finance. So
Yearn finance. Okay.
yeah, something that goes
I
like.
yearn to have known about this a long time ago.
We lost touch, since it's the last time we actually spoke. So
Yeah, well, all you have to do, buddy, is ping me and you have something going on you want to talk about, and I'll get you on. How's that?
yeah, that's great. That's great. I'll probably do that. So from next month, it's going to be altcoin season. So similarly, other DeFi coins are there as well. So currently, like, in there's this another coin that's Lend. It goes by the name of Aave. So it's a clear coin. It's a clear thing. So I mean, if I just simply put in fibs from here till here, local bottom to local top, it's
Yeah.
it's already making a double top kind of a thing. But we know it's going to go pretty high, probably 120, 140 again. I just put my pitchforks. About to it's kind of about to flip this median line. So when this happens, the probability of this reaching this pink line is decent. So it's like 60%. 100% trade is on the cards, and this might happen soon. So Ripple, yes, Ripple.
What's a
I
universe? What kind of universe is there in crypto? Are there thousands of them, like
No,
a
actually,
bulletin board, or
no. It's with thousands.
hundreds,
No, there would be multi thousands.
multi thousands?
Yeah, exactly. Could be somewhere around 5K,
So
6K. I don't know.
uh, how do how do you screen what to pay attention to? Just from the news flow,
You
or
Yeah, I mean, first of all, you need to have good network in the market.
yeah,
You need to follow the right people that need to
right,
discuss stuff. There are other, so this Wi-Fi coin, like this Wi-Fi coin, when it actually did this bonkers move,
yeah,
there were like about 15 or 20 clones that were created of this coin, and
wow,
about
and
99
they were
percent of.
garbage.
Yeah, of course they were garbage. I mean, they're all garbage.
Yeah.
So, only one or two were actually, kind of supporting this coin, so
Yeah. It's
the
like
rest
a
is
bulletin board stock or a pink sheet or
exactly
so
that's how
so
it.
do they actually come in these when they have offerings and after the offering goes public where you know
Yeah, I mean, this time they are not like offerings. It's more of there's this decentralized exchanges that are being built. They're not centralized. One of them is known as, like, let's say, Uniswap. It's
mhm,
Uniswap. So what happens is the devs list their coin over there. It's on Ethereum chain mostly. So what happens is you need to swap your Ethereum for that coin, and then it takes off. So it's like an open market kind of a thing,
mhm,
instead of kind IPOs or ICOs or offerings. But
right,
there have been offerings as well. It's not like there,
uh-huh,
there have been no offerings. There have been offerings as well, for sure. But this has been a little changed, because last time, the ICO mania was there back in 2017. Every other coin
yeah,
used to take just money and run away, or just pump like crazy. This
yeah,
time it's a little different, but of course,
okay,
when you have so much of volatility, so much of money that's been made, you'll obviously attract a lot of garbage elements. So
okay.
they will always be there.
All
It's
right,
just
well
that.
I have a
Mhm.
question from one
Sure,
of our
sure.
attendees for you.
Yeah.
um it is, tell us what's the next YFI.
Of course, if
It's
I
like
would.
a lottery ticket for people, what would and there's no guarantee. It's a long shot. Everyone knows it. You have any long shots in your portfolio,
Uh,
or you don't even want to? You don't even
Currently,
trade them till there's a lot of volume.
no, no, no. I get them. I get in early. I'm one of those guys who would go shopping on a Bangkok street. Some streets in the Bangkok, and probably sell them somewhere in Beverly Hills.
Wow.
So yeah, I like to get in early. I like to check coins pretty early. So if I can find one out of 2025, two out of 50 coins, I go in. But recently, I haven't seen too many that, because see, what happened was this DeFi mania back in, August, September, August, or probably even July. There were many coins that did 20x, 30x. I got like
Yeah.
few coins that did 30x
Wow.
myself,
Yeah.
and 5x and all was like literally easy money. But of course, when you have that kind of mania in the market, it's not going to last long. So it kind of fell on its face in September, when BTC started taking the move up from 10K, all the way up. Money moved to BTC and Ethereum.
Yeah.
So since then it's been on a low. But once this BTC's move is done, then you will again hear coins doing such kind of a move. So yeah, I mean, I have few, but I don't want to wreck your people right
Okay.
now.
So
You could follow me on Twitter. I
yeah.
keep on sharing stuff on Twitter. So what
Okay.
I get into.
Okay, so you could follow CryptoKnight at CryptoKnight60. Do you want to show your website where you work with people and talk about these things all day long, you and your team? And why is it the Burb nest instead of the bird nest? What is a Burb? BIRB.
Yeah, so this is my friend, or let's say the CEO of the company, Crypto Burb, who
Yeah,
started this community.
yeah,
Uh, you know, Back in 2017.
yeah,
So I started. He called me. He's like, okay, do you want to be part of this company that I'm making? So I was like, okay, cool. So we started off. So he is known by Crypto Burb. So he
okay,
has about 110,000 plus followers. So that is why it's Crypto Burb. uh, and this is my profile. So
Okay.
CryptoKnight 60. So
Okay.
I've not been very active, in on Twitter.
Okay. So then your Twitter is the best place
Yeah.
to get a hold of you. So then why don't I wrap it with this question? It's from Jane. Do you think Bitcoin dominance will get rid of the shit coins?
Bitcoin dominance has already made like a kind of a
A
lower
graveyard?
high. It made like a lower high
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
So these were. Let me just clear it up a little bit so it makes
Oh,
more
that's the
sense.
name of a coin.
No, it's okay. So Bitcoin dominance is the
Oh,
the
percentage of market cap
yeah,
traded
yeah,
or something.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly,
All right.
exactly. So
Okay.
I've been tracking this for a while, and if you see, I had levels marked earlier. So if you see it, it kind of topped out at 67.59 for now.
Yeah.
Now it's clearly making a bullish pattern. It's just clearly making kind of it's about to move up. But we will see if now, let's say, what time frame are we looking at? I mean, in December. So
Yeah.
3rd December, if it rips up, in
Yeah.
for next few days, we could see alls getting smashed and BTC getting high. But the only thing that needs to be seen is that if it can kind of break, a simple, if I do like a local high or local low kind of a retracement, if it can move above 66.7 or 66.8. So if it can, or let's make it simple, previous, I have these levels already marked like 66.48. If it moves above this, I will not be interested in alts. I'll just wait and just have few alts, but I will trade them in Tether, that's the USD value, rather than the BTC pair. Because anyway, any coin divided by BTC is going to get wrecked, because if BTC starts moving up, it's already doing so. If it starts breaking this median line,
Mm,
the denominator x by y, the y is increasing, so it's normal, simple mathematics. So x by y is going to go down. On the other hand, because this value goes up, the USD value of the other coins go up as well. So yeah, that's the
I
thing.
have someone else noticing, and I know I said I was going to wrap it up before, but Sansi is noticing that you use a 70.7 fib. How did you come up with that?
It's an so the thing is, in crypto, it's pretty simple, that golden zones work great. That is like 618 and 65.
Yeah.
707. What happens is, in crypto there is a lot of volatility, so there are a lot of wicks that come into picture.
Hmm.
You'll see many wicks on multiple time frames that happen. So what happens is, if it's not an algo, it's like a more of a retail stuff. So what happens is 707 is what, square root of zero point 0.5. So zero point 0.5, I believe zero point 0.5 square root of that is 0.707. So it kind of caters
Okay.
that move. If you are unable to find the pivots, if you're unable to see which is your, let's just say, kind of one,
Right.
second, two, three, four, and or fifth. If you're unable to find what's your first, or the second, this gives a decent amount of information.
Interesting. You ever use it on any other traditional assets like S&Ps or gold or
It
anything
doesn't
else?
work on gold or silver. That's what I trade as well. It doesn't work much on gold or silver. It
Okay.
works decently, and in fact, I'll tell you what. Actually, people don't who don't use Elliott waves and just use ranges and normal price action with fibs. It works decently well. 0.707, because it's not the accurate way to use the fibs, in my opinion, but it works well because they are not using the pivots correctly. So if they're just using the low till the high, so if you have a range, then
Yeah.
probably what will happen is, if you have a range, so it's going to be 50% is this, halfway
Yeah.
around. So if you
Yeah.
have like a square root, I mean, it works if you are not that well versed with waves and stuff like that. So
Okay.
yeah, it's
Well,
good to
that's a
have.
nugget. Thank you for that nugget.
Sure, no problem.
I'm going to plug it in, see what happens. And I want to thank you and
You're
hope
welcome, Dale.
that you and your family remain safe, untouched from the invisible enemy, and that
Yeah.
you have a great wrap up for the rest of the year. And appreciate you being with us, CryptoKnight.
Thank you so much, Dale, for inviting me again. So probably next time when we speak, we would be making decent money on alts at that time. Hope so. So thank you again. It was
All right,
nice
appreciate
catching up
it.
with you.
So obviously, everyone listening to this and and who watches this later, this is way above my pay grade. And if you have an interest in this arena, follow at CryptoKnight 60 because he is up to his eyeballs in knowledge of this space. And do your due diligence and learn before you put money at risk. So thank you, brother.
Thank you again, Dale. Let's speak up, again, and Merry Christmas to your family. I mean,
Oh,
and
thank
your
you.
loved ones. And yeah, let's speak again next year.
All right, buddy. So my trading warrior brother, CryptoKnight 60, and I'll see everyone tomorrow for Turnaround Tuesday. We'll be here. Our mission is to build up and edify traders every day. Hope we've done that in some way for you today. You're very welcome. Adios. See you, Sanse, Michael, Rose. Nice to meet you. Adios.